Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So I wanted to share with you about how I make pinto beans. And I make pinto beans with the ingredients you see in front of you right now, along with bacon that's all chopped up. And I do this in a pressure cooker. So here is the lid for the pressure cooker. So let me show you what I do. I use 3 cups of pinto beans, and I've already cleaned these out. And so you do always want to sort through the beans. I usually put them on the counter and then sort them out and put them in this colander. So you see here are some of the beans and things that I cleaned out. And sorry I have some shadows going on, but I pick out like the yucky beans, some of the things that I'm like, oh, that looks kind of weird. And then also, I don't know if you can see this here. This is actually a pebble. It's like a mud chunk dirt pebble. And so you want to make sure that you clear all those out from your beans. I remember as a kid making these and I didn't clear these out, and it was always my dad that happened to bite into a pebble that I didn't happen to clean out very good. So you want to make sure that you clean out all that junky stuff, and that goes in the trash can. Okay, so then we have the rest of these beans in the colander cleaned out, and we have 3 of us, so I just make 3 cups of beans, and we do usually have leftovers. And you want to rinse them out with, I just rinse them out with cold water, like so. Kind of move them around a little bit.
The same though.
Okay, so those are all rinsed off, and I'm going to put them into this pot. And so I have filled this pot all the way with water to this little knobby. You know, all of them are different, but the first couple times we made beans, you can see there's even still marks from when I burned beans in this pot because we weren't filling enough water. So now we're like okay with overfilling with water, and it'll all cook out anyways. So you're going to put the beans in there. Okay, and then I'm going to put all these ingredients. So I usually kind of just fill my hand with however many cups of beans. So in this case I'm going to do 3 essentially like teaspoons of salt. Cumin, I usually use sage, but I'm trying cumin tonight, and check that out, isn't that cute? A pinch of cumin, so like a teensy bit, garlic, minced garlic, and then chopped onion. So, and then this is a chicken bouillon. So that's everything that's going to go into the water, and I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so everything's in there. I literally just sprinkled some of the chopped onion and some of the minced garlic, just sprinkled a little bit on top there. And the next thing I'm going to put in is this bacon. And so because I'm sticking to the 3s again, 3 cups of beans, 3 teaspoons of sugar, and then some of this bacon. And I used 3 strips of bacon and chopped that up, and I'll put that into the water next. Okay, so that's ready to go. I'm going to turn my stove onto high. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to put my lid on, and I'll show you that in a sec. But the beans are on high right now. The lid will go on, and then they will cook long enough to where they will start to pressure and make a funky sound. And I'm going to put that into part 2 of this video when I show you what the beans end up looking like. So hold on a sec. Okay, so the lid is on. You see the flame is on high. That is going to cook. And I will see you in part 2 when I show you the end of the beans cooking. So, okay, so for clarification, I turn these on high. When they start to pressure and they make the funny sound, when that sound starts, then I cook them for an hour once they're pressurized. And then I will turn them off, and then I will see you in part 2 of making beans in a pressure cooker.